Welcome back. I hope you, like me, have your cup with you. It could be tea, coffee, whatever is your preference. And we have a very exciting day in store for us. So, with that, we have first up the keynote address titled Digital Workspace and Engaged Digital Workforce as a Unique Competitive Advantage. And it's an absolute honor and privilege to welcome Dr. Neeta Verma, Director General, National Informatics Center, for the keynote address. Dr. Neeta, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. COVID-19 pandemic has posed unprecedented situation. We have passed through times never seen before. It presented challenges for every organization, big or small, public or private. It had impact on administration, public health, education, food security, employment, industry, supply chains, and many more, all across the world. Technology has been a big savior to keep the world connected and going during these times. Today, technology is at the center of our discourse in professional, public, as well as personal lives. Its adoption has accelerated in almost every walk of life, be it education, health, transport, agriculture, commerce, or entertainment. Pandemic management itself was supported by a variety of technology solutions, right from information dissemination, contact tracing, to quarantine management, hospitals management, and now vaccination. Pandemic has also driven the organizations towards digital workplace, enabling employees to work remotely. As the nationwide lockdown has imposed across the country to control the spread of the virus, work from home became the new norm across organizations. Organizations used variety of tools to enable employees work from home for meetings, interaction, collaboration, sharing of documents, processing of papers, delivery of services to clients, and so on. Pandemic has also given rise to a lot of new digital solutions generating office-like experience for employees. It has transformed the employee workspace into digital workspace or digital workplace. Pandemic has also accelerated adoption of technologies for hospitals, healthcare providers, schools and colleges. Even courts had their hearing in virtual mode. Similar scenario was witnessed across government offices in central, state, as well as local government. National Informatics Center, who has been the technology partner to government for last 4 decades. Over the time, not only we have built robust state-of-art ICT infrastructure for exclusive use of government, we are operating and delivering services through our 800 offices pan India. We have also built IT systems which can help any office through its journey of digital transformation with products like e-office, eHRMS, PFMS, which is financial management, e-procurement, and basic services such as video conferencing, email, and messaging. During these COVID times and to support government in management of COVID, and with lockdown, we witnessed a really very high, I should say, exponential growth in use of these services and these products. Thanks to our government cloud, we could easily scale these services to cater to this new demand. There are large number of organizations who onboarded to these platforms during these times, and I'm really thankful to all my colleagues pan India who helped these employees to onboard these new tools and services while sitting into their own home, in their own homes, and whole thing was enabled remotely. Today, our e-office has been used by over 700 organizations across the country, and over 7 lakh government officers are using this platform. It is primarily digitizes the complete file management right from its generation to its processing to its archival into a digital mode, and thus leading to a real paperless office in these government setups. Our video conferencing platform today supports over 2 lakh conferences per year. Thus, it has actually now become an integral component of government functioning and process. Looking at their usage and the kind of growth, we have now come up with Work from Anywhere WOW portal, which integrates not only these basic services but also integrates IT systems and applications which employees have to use to discharge their roles and duties. Cybersecurity was also a great concern during this time because not only employees were accessing these systems using public networks, they were using variety of devices whose security posture was also at various levels. So therefore, whole lot of effort was put in to really monitor and manage this entire increased spectrum over which employees were connecting, government employees were connecting to these IT systems from all across. Now, when as life seems to be coming normal, we are seeing that there are some companies, especially in IT sector, who have adopted a permanent work from home arrangement. There are some who are calling employees for few days in a week. Actually, different organizations are setting up their own um, policy basis the kind of services they offer, and sometimes different policies for different employees into different assignments. However, looking at the benefits of this new norm of work, its economics, employee convenience, work from home is expected to continue. Maybe we'll have hybrid mode of working as a new norm. Digital workplace, thus, in the time to come, shall be an integral part of organization's whole ecosystem. Though we have seen a lot of innovation in these solutions to provide better connect to employees, but these solutions need to further evolve to give true office-like experience to its employees. Office spaces, in office spaces, typically while one uh, does the regular work, the routine work, they also act as centers of interesting and intellectual conversations that might spark innovative ideas. Intense brainstorming, peer connect, and informal knowledge sharing has been missing to a great extent through these digital solutions. But the good news is that with emerging technologies such as AR, VR, metaverse, video analytics, and so on and so forth, they really enable us to move closer to make develop these or evolve these solutions to give an end user a real office-like experience. What it needs is our thinking and our innovation of the developers, that how do you really employ these technologies to develop that kind of an experience or that kind of a workplace which really makes one feel as if it's in the real life. Work from home, while has been a boon for many, it has some challenges too. Work from home culture has diluted the traditional office hours with meetings being scheduled at odd hours. The average screen time for an individual has been on a constant rise. We need to ensure the workforce is not headed towards a digital burnout. The flexibility that work from home provides needs to be leveraged while keeping in mind the work life balance for the people. This is something that needs to be worked out at an individual level and also as a team at a team level. We will have to design digital workplaces with people at the core of its operations. While we need to really leverage all its potential, all its strengths, we also need to take care that the well-being of our employees, the overall their work-life balance, all is being retained. We can use technology even to keep to kind of to ensure that this is actually happening in the organization, and therefore I feel the HR department of every organization will have to work towards the intervention of technology, while on one side for greater productivity, efficiency, and engagement, and on other side to ensure overall well-being of employees in the long run. So far, we have been discussing making digital places mimic real life, physical office-like environment. Digital technologies, however, have potential to achieve things not possible in physical. We therefore need to think out of the box, innovate, and create digital workplaces to enable workforce to be at their best. Thank you, Economic Times, for inviting me to this forum, and I wish this summit a great success. Thank you again.
Thank you, Dr. Neeta Verma, Director General, National Informatics Center, for your keynote address titled Digital Workspace and Engaged Digital Workforce as a Unique Competitive Advantage. That was a wonderful keynote address, and I think it sets a perfect tone for the various discussions, fireside chats, and panels to follow. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have just joined us, for details on the agenda for the day, please click on the agenda button. Also, during the break between sessions, visit our partner booths by simply clicking on the Experience Zone button at the bottom of your screen. Chat, speak, or video call any of them, and do come back to the live sessions again by clicking on the Plenary Session button at the bottom of your screen. Do visit the Networking Lounge, which is a button at the bottom of your screen where you can create a group and video chat with like-minded people. You can also take a break during sessions by simply clicking on the Engagement Zone tab. If you click on the tab, you can visit the social wall, post your tweets and experiences using the hashtag #ETDigitalWorkplace. Click a selfie at the photo booth so that you can preserve digital memories of yourself at this summit. Play a car game called Car Rush, which is specially designed for you, and you can leave your comments on the signature wall about the speakers, panels, content of the summit, etc. Before you leave for the day, do download your digital certificate of participation by simply clicking on the digital certificate button at the bottom of your screen and save it to your desktop. Do stay tuned in. We will be back in a couple of minutes with the next session.